Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for taking time to spend a little time with me. And yes, guys, finally another Madden video. I know some of you guys have missed it. Some of you guys have asked for it. But here it is, guys, continuing the franchise, and kind of picking up from the playoffs, of course. That's one feature that I do appreciate in Madden, and I know some other games might do it as well, where you can just kind of pick up the season, with real stats and real roster, what have you. So I decided to go ahead and continue this one from the wild card round. Since I hadn't posted a full season of Madden, I figured I'd post it now, starting from here, and we'll see what the Steelers are able to do here in the playoffs, here in the virtual world. And then we'll continue from there, man, to see if we can retool and rebuild this team through draft, et cetera, et cetera. So here we are, guys. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, just like you saw it in the real world. And let's see if the outcome will be the same. So Russell Wilson is at the helm. He's going to take the ball first. And again, I'm using the sliders from Sim Gaming Network sliders. I am on All Madden. I know his is basically played on All Pro, but look at this right out the gate. We're able to find George Pickens, which is very important, getting him involved early. But like I said, guys, Sim Gaming Network has been playing a lot of his sliders, mostly on All Pro, and it plays well on All Pro. I've tested them as well there. But I'm on All Madden, guys. I just feel like, oh, my God, I had to interrupt myself. Roquan Smith almost got that. I just feel like All Madden just will give it a little extra oomph in terms of the challenge. So that's just the reason why, I try the sliders out on All Madden. And again, guys, just to give you a preview, his sliders are based on auto subs and penalties. So I have all of that the same way he has it. The only gameplay sliders that are adjusted are ball security as well as interceptions. As you'll see, we're running the football very well here early. Interceptions are down to 30. All right, so that's the reason why you're not going to see the defenders always pick the ball off. And, if you are a simulation type of guy like myself and others, you don't expect them to get every interception. So that's what we're trying to replicate. So here we are, guys. The Pittsburgh Steelers, doing an excellent job here. And on 3rd and 4, unable to finish this drive with a touchdown, so we're going to have to settle for a field goal by Chris Boswell. A little disappointing there, as we were able to move the ball easy, early and often against the Ravens, and unable to come away with the touchdown. So that's very disappointing, as Lamar Jackson is going to come out. And just like that, guys, they're running some motion. He's going to throw to the left. And, oh, give me those cookies. Give me the cookies. Beanie Bishop able to take the cookies from Lamar Jackson. And just like that, the Steelers are able to get on the board. Beanie Bishop picking off Lamar Jackson. And just like that, man, the Pittsburgh Steelers are able to go up on the Ravens early here in the first quarter, 10-0. And I'm just showing you guys, yes, look, it is on All Madden. It's All Madden. It's a shame that some people just don't believe you when I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. As if you guys think I'm that type of guy that I got to manipulate. You guys are crazy that think like that, but I just showed you the proof. It's on All Madden. But here we are, guys. Lamar Jackson having a tough go at it right here. 2nd and 14. They're going to run motion again. And let's see what they do here. Lamar's going to drop back, looks to his left, and into traffic. Great defense right there by the Steelers secondary. Going to get him into a 3rd and 14. And Lamar's going to hang in the pocket, and he's going to find Zay Flowers. But it's not going to be enough. Actually, I think that was Justice Hills. Not going to be enough. And look at this, man. A very long field goal. I understand that this is Justin Tucker. But EA's got to do something about this, man. I feel like in Madden in general, the CPU just will attempt ridiculously long field goals. I don't like that, man, especially for some of us guys who play offline. The offline AI has got to improve in that area, man, and make it more realistic. But here we are, man. We're going to take advantage of the field position. We're still running the football, man. We're not having any problems running the ball, as you can see. Najee Harris is picking up yards at will. Gets us into a 2nd and 7, and a nice dump down right there by Russell. Unfortunately, it's incomplete. And on 3rd and 7, we're going to find Fryer move coming across the formation. And he is rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Here we are again. The Steelers are back in prime territory, red zone territory of the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to run the ball here with Jaylen Warren, and we get a pickup of 2. And right here, we're going to go play action fake. Russell's going to look to his left. Tries to throw it in the end zone, and whoa, tight coverage right there by Marlon Humphrey. And we're going to go pass again on 3rd and 8. Russell's going to throw it to the left. No. Not sure why Stevens didn't take off and run right there, but bad decision, guys, by Wilson. Waited a bit too long. You got to throw that ball sooner than that, and you have to throw it behind the defense if you're going to do it, but took way too long for that to develop. Outstanding defense here by the Ravens, and Stevens being right in position again. I don't know why he didn't take off and run, but that's neither here or there. The Ravens do get the ball, man. And look at this, Lamar Jackson doing Lamar Jackson things. Woo! Put the move on my user right there. And Lamar Jackson is going to take matters into his own hands as he gets a sizable gain. And look at this, he's going to come right back to his favorite target, Mark Andrews, and gets another first down here. And I do like the little gestures and things with some of the players with their signature stuff, man. It does add to the presentation of the game. Again, EA, we need way more presentation elements to add immersion. But I do appreciate some of these quarterbacks having their signature movements and antics and whatever you want to call it pre-snap. It does add that immersion factor. And the Ravens here running another zone read here to Zay Flowers. And oh my God, what an excellent play, man. It's kind of the RPO version of the zone read. Fake handoff, and he catches us blitzing. And Zay Flowers able to beat Dante Jackson, and Dante Jackson is left in the dust. And Zay Flowers is in for the score. Excellent drive right there by the Ravens. Look at that, man. They went 79 yards in a minute and 13 seconds, and that drive was kicked off by Lamar Jackson with his legs. So just like that, man, it is a 10-7 contest. And they're stiffing up the defense there on 2nd and 8. We're going to drop back, and we find George Pickens. George Pickens gets around Kyle Hamilton in a very big gain here as the Steelers are going to cross into Baltimore territory once again. And here they come, man, already down to the 36-yard line, handing the ball off to Najee Harris, but he is met at the line. 2nd and 10. Russell is going to drop back and pressure in his face. The ball pops up, and look at him laying on his back. Gets us into a 3rd and 10, and Russell's going to try to go downfield once again, and the pressure in his face. And we have to punt. And look at this, blocked punt. Corliss Waitman has the punt blocked right back in his face. And there is nothing that he could do. Just to give some feedback to EA, man, I know they have some of those sequences locked in. It's like locked in animation. I wish there was a better way that we can control that. So maybe I could, control the punter in that instance and try to run or something like that. But look at this, the nifty footwork of Lamar Jackson as he steps inside of a would-be sack from TJ Watt and scrambles for the first. He tries to do it again, and TJ Watt is having none of it. None of it this time as he gets the sack. And we're going to force the Ravens into a 2nd and 18. And Lamar's going to drop back once again. Surveying the field, and the right side opens wide open. And look at this, man. Lamar Jackson has turned on the Jets once again, man. And he's taking matters into his own hands, guys. And just like that, here they come. Completes the ball right there in front of Beanie Bishop. Here they are on the 14-yard line. Jackson's going to drop back, tries to run again, and runs again into TJ Watt. And TJ Watt says, okay, enough of that. 2nd sack for TJ Watt. On 2nd and 16, Lamar is going to find Isaiah Likely, and he gets into the end zone. Nice big hit right there by Deshaun Elliott, but it is too late. Man. Caught the Steelers in match coverage right there, and with them running that mesh concept, Patrick Queen got lost, and just like that, man, the Ravens have taken the lead 14-10. And on 2nd and 10 here, pressure again in Wilson's face. And we are already in a 3rd and 10, and Russell Wilson is going to find George Pickens from left to right to convert. Huge conversion right there, man. You did not want to go 3 and out in that moment to give the Ravens momentum. And Jaylen Warren, what a nice sizable gain here on first down. 1st and 10. Steelers are going to go. Look at this. What a nice screenplay. Woo, nice nifty footwork right there by Jaylen Warren. And just like that, the Steelers are on the edge of the red zone, excuse me. And they're going to run the screen. Can't talk, guys. Run the draw to Jaylen Warren. Look at this. Nice pass and adjustment right there to Mike Williams. And the Steelers are in red zone territory on the 5-yard line. And they're going to hand the ball off here to Jaylen Warren. And he's only able to pick up a yard. They're going to hand it off again, and he almost gets in there, brings it to a 3rd and goal from the 1, and yes, 2nd go round, Jaylen Warren able to push his way into the end zone as him and Zach Frazier are going to dance on him, stomp on him, dance on him, stomp on him. And the Steelers are able to take the lead once again. This has been a very exciting half of football, man. As the Steelers are going to go up by 3, 17-14, and the Ravens will possess the football first in the second half, excuse me. And let's see what Lamar and the boys are going to do, handing the ball off, woo, to Derrick Henry, who just runs through little Beanie Bishop. 2nd and 2, they're going to hand the ball off to Henry again. Everybody gets sealed. Minka gets knocked to the floor. Look at this, Beanie Bishop get pushed down to the dirt. In a sizable gain from King Henry, and the Steelers already having to defend their own red zone as Bateman is able to get into the red zone here on the 19, 2nd and inches. And look at this, a nice sack by Cam Hayward as he gets into it with Lamar Jackson. Cam like, no sir. 3rd and 7. And Derrick Henry is heating up, as you can see. And look at this, Lamar's going to take off again, has a block in front of him, and likely. And Minka Fitzpatrick is able to save the touchdown, but the Ravens are already down to the 7. And look at this, Lamar's going to run again. But Alex Highsmith able to corral him. He loses a yard. Look at this, Lamar's going to take off once again. And another saving touchdown tackle right there. This time it's Elliott. And 3rd and goal from the 3. Lamar scrambles to his left, and he finds Mark Andrews in the end zone. Very Lamar-esque right there. Able to find Andrews, and just like that, guys, the Ravens are back on top. 21-17. Let's see what the Steelers can do. They're going to run the football here. Najee gets the edge and turns the corner and able to muscle his way across that first down. They go right back to Najee. He picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Russell Wilson is going to find Mike Williams on a quick slant. And here come the Steelers. They're going to drop back again, and he goes to Mike Williams. Mike Williams becoming a favorite target here of Russell Wilson, particularly on this drive. Let's see what the Steelers are going to do here. Running verticals. Nobody's open, and Russell Wilson is just going to throw that ball out of bounds. Smart play right there. And then 2nd and 10, he goes again to Mike Williams. 3rd and 5, tries to go deep, and no, he, oh no, finds Kyle Hamilton, but unfortunately Kyle Hamilton is not on his team. Had a man right in front of him, but that's what happens when you try to get greedy, guys. And Kyle Hamilton peels off of his coverage and able to pick that ball off. Just like that, what was a great drive has been stopped by the Ravens, and here the Ravens have an opportunity to go downfield again. Derrick Henry bringing it to a 3rd and 5. And just like that, oh, big tackle by KZ. That was a first down, but the tackle forced the receiver to fall backwards and made it a 4th and 1, and the Ravens have to punt. Steelers got lucky right there as they try to continue where they left off on the last drive. Look at this, Najee Harris, what another big-time run. And a saving touchdown there by Washington for the Ravens. But here the Steelers are once again, man, on the 25-yard line. They're going to go back to Najee, and Zach Frazier pushes him forward for 5 yards. Handing the ball off here to Jaylen Warren, only able to pick up 2 on 3rd and 3. You would think the Steelers would be running the football. Oh, maybe they're going to pass here. They drop back, and Russell Wilson throws another interception. Oh, my goodness. A third interception on the day. And again, guys, remember, interceptions are turned down. So if you were upset by Roquan Smith dropping that interception in the first quarter, they clearly made up for it. You know, they're turned down just to get it to a point where it's a little more realistic, guys, where every single person is not just picking off everything, because it doesn't happen like that in the real world. But here we are, man. Lamar Jackson again scrambles for another first down. And this is a little bit of trouble time for the Steelers, man. With 6 minutes left in the game, you don't want to allow the Ravens to just move the ball and tick the clock away. So what's going to happen here? Lamar decides to keep it. And tackle behind the line brings up a 3rd and 5. A big moment right here for the Steelers. Can they get off the field? Yes! Yes, they're able to get off the field, but look who comes in. Speaking of field, Justin Fields is taking over for Russell Wilson. Let's see if this is going to pay off or not. They're going to hand it off here with Najee Harris. Nice run in there to pick up 5. Oh, they're going to go read option here, and Justin Fields is going to keep the rock, and he converts. So just like that, a different threat for the Ravens to be concerned about. Here they are once again, handing the ball off to Jaylen Warren. And man, Steelers have been able to run the ball very well against these Ravens here today. 2nd and 1, you would expect this to be a run as well. They're going to hand it off to Najee Harris, but look, the Ravens all over that. Now it's a 3rd and 3. And, oh, they try to go to the quick out route. They can't find Freiermuth, but look, they're going to go for it. And look at this. Oh, he catches it, but the ball is knocked out. And just like that, guys, with just under 4 minutes left, the Steelers have to give the ball back to the Ravens. Good defense here on the zone read as they tackle Lamar. And it's 2nd and 13. Look at this. Lamar tries to escape again. And T.J. Watt says, no, bro. This is my side of the field. I've seen this too much. And on 3rd and 18, Steelers play good coverage on the back end, forces them to force it down to the tight end. And Patrick Queen right there able to secure that tackle. And look at this. What a throw by Justin Fields. And Mike Williams gets down before any opportunity of a big hit. And look at this. Fields is going to go for it again. And he's going to find Mike Williams once again, guys. So Mike Williams got a lot of work in this game as Jaylen Warren picks up that. And right at the 2-minute warning here, what are the Steelers going to do? They're going to go with a screen pass here to Jaylen Warren, and doesn't get too much, picks up about 5. And 2nd and 5, Fields is going to drop back, and he finds Freiermuth coming across from right to left to convert another first down, and 1 minute and 33 seconds left. And look at this, they're going to run the football. Why not? They've been very successful. And they're just working the clock right now. Look at this. Jaylen Warren, back-to-back runs of about 10 yards. And on 2nd and 1, they're going to go with the screen again. And no, the defense is all over it. 3rd and 4. Big-time catch right there as Mike Williams once again. And on 1st and 10, they drop back. Fields takes off, and Fields is in for the score. Justin Fields takes matters into his own hands, doing his best Lamar Jackson. And look at Mike Tomlin, as if he expects it, not even excited. Wow. What a turnaround, man, with just 14 seconds on the clock. And you guys can pretty much predict the future. That is all, folks. The Pittsburgh Steelers will walk out of here with a dub. As Harbaugh's not understanding what happened, man. Look at Justin Fields with the swag. Justin Fields came in and saved the day. What a game, man. What a game. And again, guys, I always want to say this, give EA some feedback. We got to get some more immersion, post-game interview, post-game show, all kinds of things, man, to keep that immersion going and continue to tell the story for us guys who are playing these franchises. We need that. We must have that. Let's take a look at the stats, man. As you can see, Wilson was 12 for 25. Lamar 17 for 23, and Justin Fields had a really good average. Of course, he came in late. As we look at the run totals, man, Henry and Jackson and Really good run totals for both teams. Najee has the edge there as far as total yards. Mike Williams, again, the leading receiver in this one. However, George Pickens had more yardage. All right, pretty balanced attack right there from the Steelers in terms of their receiver group. And we'll take a look at the defense. Trent Simpson, 11 total tackles, but look at Patrick Queen and look at Roquan, 14 tackles. Deshaun Elliott with 10 tackles. 2 tackles for loss by Simpson as well. And we don't really have to look at the stats here, just cycling through. But before we wrap up, guys, we will take a quick look here at the team stats. Outstanding stuff right here, man. This was a great game. Like I said, Sim Gaming Network gets all the credit for the sliders. The only thing I did differently is I'm playing on All Madden. That is all. That is it. That is all. All right, so as we wrap up, guys, I'll remind you, if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I'll catch you in the next one.